Hello, welcome to Dungeons of the Obelisk. I'm Joe, or Clone 334 in the game. Um, Today I'm going to show you how to adjust your settings menu. A lot of it's maybe self-explanatory, but some of it's a um, little not. um, so whenever you first start the game, it's going to look a lot like this. Um, every time you win a fight, it'll pause if this is selected. So pause on victory, you probably want to turn that off pretty quick. That way you can just run battles a lot faster. And then as far as the other pause on things, you can pause if you get a rare drop. I have that unselected because I'm not using too many rares anymore. I've already got rares in all my slots, so I'm looking for legendaries. So I pause the game if I get a legendary or a set drop. And then there's these ones where you can have one or the other or neither. So you can pause when you get to low health, or you can just auto use a potion when you get to low health. Or if you don't want to use your potions and you don't want to pause and you just want to let the game do what it does, you can just auto without using potions. I like to just auto use the potions because they're pretty plentiful. There's the other one is hide headgear. So right now I'm wearing this hood, as you can see. And then if I select that, then you don't have to see the hood if you don't want to, if you want to see your character's beautiful face. The volume section is pretty customizable. If you reset, you can hear the music started back up. I usually play without music because I listen to my own music or something that I want to listen to whenever I'm playing. And then sound effects, I usually put halfway, but you can put them wherever you want. The main one is this legendary loot volume. So whenever you get a legendary or a set item, this is the sound that plays. So this sound effects is all the other ones. Your normal loot drops, your combat sounds, that kind of thing. And then the legendary loot drop, that's the one you want to hear whenever you get something good. So I usually keep it up and turn the music down. Resolution, that's pretty self-explanatory. Our game isn't 100% optimized for all screens, but we found that one or the other combination of these two, either your full screen. If I full screen, it's going to mess up the video. Oh, maybe not. Huh, that's cool. Actually, I can play full screen now whenever I stream, so it doesn't mess up the video. But depending on your monitor, you'll have to mess around with the settings. If you go like this, 1920 by 1080 full screen. Um, it actually looks good on the video, so I can actually play in high res and full screen now, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna put my settings back where I had them for now, though. But depending on your PC, your monitor setup, something here should work for you, even if it's not 100% optimized. Combat text is the numbers that show up in battle. So if you don't want to see every damage that you do, like all the gray damage, just the basic damage when you hit something, or whenever it hits you, you can unselect that. You'll still see critical hits. They'll show up in red. And then this one is like healing and whenever like for example, the turtles in the breach, the snappingtons, they will heal or increase their block, I believe. No, now I'm second guessing the game that I designed, but blubs can increase their block chance. Snapping tos, I think, increase damage reduction. I gotta look. I should brush up on this stuff. It's been a while since I made them. But if you don't want to see any of it and just play as fast as you can turn these all off. If you want to see just the major stuff like your crits and area damage shows up with this enhancements as well. So if you just want to see when you're triggering your special stuff, you can turn off normal damage or any combination of these. And that's pretty much it for settings. It's a quick video. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below or get at us on Discord. We love talking to you guys on Discord. And the game is on Steam, so go download Dungeons of the Obelisk if you haven't already, and catch you guys later. Bye.